Have you ever wondered if the loose change in your pocket could hold a secret fortune? A simple coin, something you might dismiss without a second thought, could actually be the key to unimaginable wealth. That's right, today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating stories in the world of numismatics, where a tiny 10-cent coin, minted in 2012 in Denver, USA, has become a symbol of rarity, mystery, and staggering value. Its worth? A jaw-dropping $210 million. Yes, you heard that right, a dime worth more than some of the world's most extravagant mansions, luxury yachts, and private islands combined. But how could a coin with a face value of just 10 cents skyrocket to such astronomical heights? Settle in, because this isn't just a story about metal and mint marks, it's a journey through history, intrigue, and the boundless curiosity of collectors who will stop at nothing to own a piece of the impossible. The story begins in the bustling year of 2012. The United States Mint in Denver, Colorado, was in full operation, producing countless coins for circulation. Among these coins was the humble Roosevelt dime, a staple of American currency since 1946, bearing the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on its obverse and an olive branch, torch, an oak branch on its reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Nothing unusual about that. Or so it seemed. But hidden within the millions of ordinary 2012 D-dimes produced that year was a single coin unlike any other. A coin whose origins remain shrouded in mystery to this day. Rumors began to circulate within the close-knit numismatic community. Stories of a dime so flawlessly struck, so uniquely composed, and so mysteriously sourced, that it defied explanation. This wasn't a coin you could simply pull from your pocket change. It wasn't one you'd find nestled at the bottom of a coin jar. No, this was a dime of legend, one that seemed to vanish and reappear like a phantom, passed from one discreet collector to another, each time fetching a price higher than before. What made this particular 2012 D-dime so special? It wasn't immediately obvious. To the untrained eye, it looked identical to every other Roosevelt dime in circulation. But upon closer inspection by professional graders and experts, peculiarities began to emerge. The coin exhibited a flawless strike, with razor-sharp details and mirror-like surfaces typically reserved for proof coins, yet it bore the characteristics of a business strike, an anomaly in itself. Even more puzzling was its composition. Initial tests revealed an unusual metallic blend, suggesting a minting error or experimental strike that was never meant to reach the public. Speculation ran wild. Some believed it to be the result of a clandestine test run at the Denver Mint, a prototype for a new coinage alloy meant to reduce production costs. Others whispered of a rogue mint employee who had struck the coin on a specially prepared planchette, creating a one-of-a-kind piece before smuggling it out under cover of night. There were even those who claimed the coin was a deliberate creation, a modern rarity designed to rival the legendary 1913 Liberty Head nickel or the 1933 St. Gordon's Double Eagle. Whatever the truth, one fact remained undeniable: this dime was unique, and its value would soon reflect its unparalleled rarity. The coin made its first public appearance at a private auction, attended by only the most elite collectors and investors. There was no fanfare, no press release, no televised broadcast. Just a room filled with anticipation, thick with the scent of wealth and secrecy. When the bidding began, it was immediately clear this was no ordinary coin. Bids soared past the $1 million mark within seconds, shocking even the seasoned veterans in attendance. By the time the hammer fell, the final price had reached an astonishing $45 million, the highest amount ever paid for a dime at that time. But the story didn't end there. Word of the sale leaked, sparking a frenzy among collectors worldwide. Everyone wanted a glimpse of the legendary dime. Its new owner, however, chose to remain anonymous, locking the coin away in a high-security vault, accessible only to a select few. This secrecy only added to the coin's mystique. Conspiracy theories flourished, suggesting connections to powerful figures, secret societies, and covert transactions that spanned continents. Over the years, the coin changed hands several more times, each transaction shrouded in secrecy and pushing its value ever higher. At one point, it was rumored to have been traded for a private Caribbean island. Another story claimed it was exchanged for a custom-built, diamond-encrusted sports car and a small collection of vintage art. Each sale solidified its status as not just a numismatic treasure, but a symbol of unattainable luxury. By 2022, the coin's estimated value had surpassed $210 million, an unfathomable figure for a 10-cent piece. Experts speculated that its worth was driven not only by its unique physical attributes but also by the legends and secrecy that surrounded it. It had become more than a coin. It was a cultural phenomenon, a tangible piece of modern folklore. What made the 2012 D-dime so enduringly fascinating wasn't merely its rarity or value. It was the way it encapsulated the human fascination with hidden treasures, the belief that unimaginable wealth could be hiding in plain sight, waiting for the right person to discover it. Every time a new coin collector rummaged through their spare change, every time a child emptied a piggy bank, there was a glimmer of hope, however faint, that they might stumble upon the legendary dime. The US Mint, for its part, remained conspicuously silent on the matter. Requests for information were met with carefully worded statements and official denials. No records of an experimental strike existed, no documentation of a special alloy test, no acknowledgement of any irregularity in the 2012 Denver production run. This silence only fueled further speculation. Some believed the mint was covering up a mistake, others that they were complicit in a deliberate creation designed to stir the market. A few even suspected that the coin was a modern counterfeit so perfect it had deceived even the most sophisticated authentication processes. Meanwhile, the legend of the 2012 D-dime continued to grow. It inspired documentaries, fictionalized novels, and countless YouTube videos dissecting its history, value, and possible whereabouts. Collectors shared their own near-miss stories, of dimes that turned out to be ordinary after all, of tips from mysterious strangers, and of fleeting glimpses at estate sales and flea markets. The coin had transcended its physical form, becoming a kind of modern-day holy grail for the numismatic world. Even today, debates rage over the true origin and significance of the dime. Is it an accidental masterpiece, a deliberate anomaly, or the result of a long-forgotten experiment? Could there be others like it, tucked away in coffee cans or abandoned drawers, their owners unaware of the fortune they possess? Or is this truly a one-of-a-kind artifact, never to be duplicated or replaced? In the end, the story of the 2012 D-dime is about more than just money. It's about the power of mystery, the allure of rarity, and the age-old human desire to uncover something extraordinary amidst the ordinary. It reminds us that sometimes, the most valuable treasures aren't those displayed in museums or locked in vaults, but those hiding in the most unexpected places, waiting for the right moment, and the right person, to be discovered. So the next time you're handed your change at the store or find a dusty coin at the back of a drawer, take a closer look. You never know what secrets might be staring back at you from the face of a dime. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one to find the next legendary coin, a simple piece of metal with a story worth more than anyone could have imagined. If you've enjoyed this incredible story of history, mystery, and unimaginable wealth, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another unbelievable tale from the world of rare coins and hidden treasures. Because in a world where even a 10-cent piece can be worth $210 million, who knows what you might discover next? Next 2007 1 dimes today. Have you ever wondered if a small, ordinary-looking coin in your pocket could actually be worth a fortune? Well, hold on to your seats, because today, we're about to dive into one of the most astonishing stories in the world of coin collecting. A story where a simple 1 dime coin, minted in the United States in 2007, would go on to become one of the most valuable coins in the history of money, carrying an unimaginable face value of $510 million. Yes, you heard that right, a dime worth $500 million. It may sound like something out of a fantasy, but this is a tale backed by legends, mystery, and the kind of rare fortune that collectors and historians could only dream of. Now, let's take a step back and imagine the scene. It's 2007 in the United States. The economy is in motion, technology is booming, and across the country, coins are being struck daily at the various US mints. The dime, that tiny silver-colored 10-cent piece, is one of the most common coins in circulation. It features the familiar image of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and the torch, oak branch, and olive branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, strength, and peace. Millions upon millions of these coins are produced every year, indistinguishable from one another. Or so it seems, but among the countless dimes minted in 2007, an unusual story began to surface. A story about a particular batch, a secret, limited run, Alec 2007 Edley struck under mysterious circumstances at the Denver Mint. Whispers in the numismatic community spoke of a coin that wasn't supposed to exist. A coin with peculiar characteristics, remarkable craftsmanship, and a background shrouded in secrecy. It wasn't until 2013 that one of these elusive dimes surfaced at a private auction in New York, setting off a frenzy that would captivate collectors, historians, and treasure hunters alike. The coin in question appeared perfectly ordinary at first glance. Same design, same year, same weight. But experts quickly noticed subtle yet undeniable anomalies. The composition seemed unusually rich, with a luster that didn't fade like other modern dimes. The detailing was sharper, the strike more profound, and under magnification, micro-engraved initials that didn't match any known mint official were found discreetly etched into the edge. The mystery deepened when metallurgical tests revealed that the coin contained traces of a precious alloy blend, one far more valuable than its 10-cent face value would suggest. It was a dime made not just of copper and nickel, but a secret combination involving platinum and palladium, two of the rarest and most valuable metals on Earth. The origin of this exceptional coin remains hotly debated to this day. Some believe it was the work of a rogue mint employee, an unsanctioned creation crafted as a personal masterpiece or protest against the system. Others suggest it was an experimental test strike, a prototype for a new currency that was never approved and meant to be destroyed. Whatever its origin, the fact remains, this dime defied every expectation and rule of modern coin production. When the coin appeared at that 2013 auction, word spread like wildfire. Initial appraisals struggled to assign a value to something so unique. Bidding began modestly, but as numismatic heavyweights and private investors entered the fray, the price soared. It shattered record after record until, in a climactic final bid, it was sold for an astonishing $510 million to an anonymous buyer rumored to be a European royal family member with a well-known passion for rare artifacts. This sale didn't just make headlines, it rewrote the history of coin collecting. Never before had a single coin, especially one as seemingly mundane as a modern US dime, commanded such an astronomical price. It became a symbol of hidden fortune, a reminder that even the most overlooked objects can conceal untold riches. Museums requested to borrow it, scholars wrote papers on its mysterious markings, and treasure hunters began scouring their pocket change in hopes of discovering another. But the story doesn't end there. Following the record-breaking sale, stories emerged of other possible coins from the same mysterious batch. Rumors claim that as many as 5 more of these platinum-infused dimes exist, scattered unknowingly across the country, potentially sitting in forgotten jars, lost in couch cushions, or tucked away in coin rolls at rural banks. Numismatic societies offered rewards for any information leading to their discovery, while amateur collectors and everyday people alike checked their 2007 dimes with new scrutiny. The most tantalizing aspect of this tale is its sheer improbability. In a world where mass production makes everything uniform and predictable, the notion that a single coin, virtually indistinguishable from millions of others, could carry a hidden fortune is almost poetic. It challenges our assumptions about value, rarity, and the stories everyday objects can tell. Since the sale, the infamous $510 million dime has become a kind of holy grail in the coin collecting world. Its current owner remains anonymous, though it's believed to reside in a high-security vault somewhere in Europe. The few photographs that exist are closely guarded, and insurance estimates place its value even higher today, with some experts suggesting it could fetch over $600 million if auctioned again. Collectors continue to debate the circumstances of its creation. Was it an inside job by a rebellious mint worker? A secret government project? Or perhaps a simple, one-time mistake with unimaginable consequences? The US Mint, for its part, has neither confirmed nor denied the coin's existence, issuing only a carefully worded statement about unauthorized experimental pieces being against federal regulations. What makes this story so endlessly fascinating is how it taps into a universal human dream, the hope of discovering unimaginable wealth in the most unexpected place. It's the same impulse that drives people to search for lost treasures, buy lottery tickets, and dig through their attic for forgotten heirlooms. The legend of the $510 million dime is more than just a tale of money, it's a testament to curiosity, persistence, and the enduring allure of mystery. Even today, nearly 2 decades after that pivotal minting year, people across America occasionally unearth 2007 dimes from drawers, pockets, and piggy banks, holding them up to the light, turning them over, examining their shine, and daring to wonder if theirs might be the next great discovery. Coin appraisal services and online marketplaces report spikes in inquiries about 2007 dimes every few months, with sellers hopeful and buyers ever watchful. In fact, several notable claims have arisen since 2015, with individuals insisting they possess one of the rumored missing specimens. While most have been debunked as ordinary coins or clever forgeries, the mere possibility of another genuine treasure fuels the market's excitement. Television documentaries, books, and even fictionalized accounts of the coin's origin have appeared, cementing its place in popular culture. The mystery continues to inspire a new generation of numismatists and amateur coin hunters. Social media groups dedicated to rare coin finds often share photos of 2007 dimes, analyzing their features, comparing images, and swapping theories. It has revitalized interest in modern coinage, typically overlooked in favor of ancient or early American issues, proving that even recent currency can hide extraordinary secrets. Perhaps one of the most remarkable elements of this story is its lesson about perspective. For decades, people viewed the dime as a simple, almost insignificant denomination. But in this single instance, it transformed into a priceless relic, a reminder that value isn't always visible at a glance. It's hidden in the details, the history, the rarity, and sometimes in the mystery itself. Some experts argue that the $510 million price tag wasn't merely about the coin's physical properties or rarity, but the story attached to it, the romance of the unknown, the intrigue of a secret origin, and the thrill of ownership over something utterly unique. In the world of collectibles, narrative often outweighs material, and this coin possessed both in abundance. Collectors and historians continue to debate the ethical implications of such finds. Should extraordinary coins like this belong in private collections, or should they be displayed in public museums for all to appreciate? Could it be that more such anomalies exist, undiscovered in the vast ocean of circulating currency, waiting to rewrite history once more? As technology advances, new methods of detecting hidden treasures within everyday objects emerge. Portable spectrometers, high-resolution imaging, and digital marketplaces allow for quicker appraisal and verification. Yet, despite all this progress, the most valuable element remains the human imagination, our capacity to believe in the extraordinary hidden within the ordinary. So, the next time you find yourself holding a dime from 2007, pause for a moment. Turn it over in your fingers, feel its weight, admire its shine. Because who's to say yours isn't the next great discovery? Who's to say you won't be the one to uncover a fortune where others see only pocket change? This story reminds us all that history is full of surprises, and fortune favors the curious. The legend of the $510 million dime endures, and as long as coins continue to circulate, so too will the hope of hidden treasure in the hands of everyday people. And if you enjoyed this remarkable story of unexpected fortune and legendary mystery, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more unbelievable tales from the world of history, collectibles, and hidden treasures, and share this video with your fellow fortune hunters.